Hey everybody, I decided to make some homemade tomato soup, and so here we go. I take an assortment of tomatoes, and I want to take the stems off and any part of the stem out of the tomatoes. For the big beefsteak ones, I had to use an apple core because they kind of went all the way through, but that worked just fine. Once you've got those taken care of, then you want to start cutting up your tomatoes, just a nice simple quarter chop, once on one side, once in one direction, the other direction, and you're good to go. Drop those into a bowl, and then you can start working on your smaller tomatoes, an assortment of cherry and grape tomatoes there. Cut them in half into the bowl as well. Then we're going to heat up a pan on the stove, and we're going to get that ready to saute all those tomatoes that we got chopped up. This is when I'm going to season it with some garlic. I'm going to drop in some oregano. I'm going to put in some of that Italian seasoning, as well as some black pepper, some white pepper, and I'm going to hit it with just a little bit of sea salt. We're going to move that around, make sure everything gets nice and coated with all those seasonings. Saute it just a little bit. Got a tiny kitchen, so don't have a whole lot of room here, but I'm going to drop all those tomatoes into an oven pan, lined it with aluminum foil. Going to drop some more onions and some mushrooms in there, and into the oven 350 for 20 minutes. While that's going on there, I'm going to start my mirepoix. I'm going to drop some diced peppers, some diced onions and celery. All this stuff I didn't do myself, I just got from the store. It's a little simpler that way. Had a turkey from Christmas, so I made some turkey stock, which you're going to see in a little bit, but we're going to get this going with the butter. Then we're going to drop some tomato paste. And then my turkey stock, I had a turkey carcass in the freezer, and I was able to make some turkey stock. Just going to drop a little bit of it in there, and we're going to move that around. You can use whatever stock you want, but the turkey stock was delicious. So we're going to work that in with the tomato paste so we can get a nice consistency there. Then we take our veggies out of the oven, the tomatoes, and we're going to dump that into our mixture, into the stock pot. Break it down just a little bit. Everything's roasted nicely. Then we're going to add some more turkey stock until it's kind of over top the whole mixture. Take out our trusty stick blender, and we're going to break this down. Be careful because these bad boys tend to spit things all over the place, and there's a little bit of mess, as you can see, on the stove that I had to clean up. You'll want to make sure that it is nice and creamy and everything is broken down. You can add a little salt to taste. I put some Parmesan on top, pair it with a grilled cheese, and I'm all set for lunch.